Hello and welcome back to Coffee Cup Moments. My name is Rebecca. I'm so glad that you're joining me here today. Over the weekend I spoke at a women's event and I had a message on Deborah and I spoke on my testimony as well. But I really love Deborah within the Bible, and she's found in Judges 4 and 5 because God really called her to do something different and to actually raise up at a time where it wasn't normal for women to be in leadership, or to be a prophetic voice, even, and also, to be the first female judge. It was just a real testament to what God was doing in and through her with regards to the Israelites and His chosen people. And so I can really relate to Deborah. I love her story, but I felt like on the weekend that God is rising up just some people with regards to how He is actually going to talk to us, how He's going to ask us to outwork our purpose and call in through Him. And so, I just want to speak about Deborah for the rest of today, and actually, what it is that I feel that God is doing for us. So, in the end times, which, is debatable, but I really feel like we are in the end times, that I really feel like God is going to be asking us to do things that isn't the norm, that we're not used to doing, or, seems so radical. And I really feel that's because, that He is wanting us to step out the box and actually, to show more people than ever before who He is, and, who, what He does. And, He's the creator of the universe, and, He created them to be a son and a daughter. And although they might not know God at this precise time, He has created them, but He wants a deep and intimate relationship with them. And so I really feel like, people today are wanting more radical things. Like, they want to be entertained. We live in a world where, everyone is expecting something, miraculous or radical or extreme, and we're always wanting that high. And so God is asking us, I think, to step out the box and actually do things that may seem really irrational or erratic, or, just different. And are we actually going to be the ones that are going to rise up to what God's asking us to do? It doesn't make sense that I left a job in order to go and write a book, and I had no idea what I was doing or what was going to happen, but I stepped out in faith. And actually, I spoke about this a few weeks ago, that actually, we've actually celebrated this year so many blessings and miracles, like more than I could, even comprehend when I began this journey, nearly a year ago. And so God blesses obedience. God just wants us to step out and say, I'm here, use me, yes and amen, as I keep saying over and over. So I really feel like, is God asking you to do something that you're kind of questioning? Like, is that really God? Is He really asking me to do this, to step out of the norm? It's out of my comfort zone. I don't know if this is actually Him. And actually, I want you to read Deborah in Judges, because her story, if we look at it from that perspective, in that context, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that God would raise a woman to be a prophetic voice, let alone lead an army to victory. That isn't something that was accepted back then. And so that is an amazing testament to God will use people, if they will just say yes and amen, whether they're man or woman. I really feel like, was it Galatians, where it talks about, man or woman, free or slave, Jew, Gentile, it doesn't matter, because we are all serving God. And ultimately, that's what it's about. As long as we're serving Him and doing what He's called each and every one of us to do, His greater purpose is going to be fulfilled, and He will come sooner rather than later. So I really hope that has touched you. I really hope that it speaks to you. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to sign up for the notifications as well. If you have any questions that you want me to answer, please comment below. I would love to go through them with you. But if not, then I will see you here again next week. God bless.